Hey, welcome everyone to Wizards Outlook. We got Cardo Dudley Jr. joining us live from Capital One Arena. Wilson Tarpe Jr. and Luka Doncic had a historic first half. The Lakers rout the Wizards 142 to 111. I think it was the second time in NBA history that somebody recorded a 25-point triple double in the first half of the game. Uh, Cardo, you're in the building. We chatted back a little bit, back and forth. I could almost hear your thoughts when I was watching it. Can only imagine seeing it live midway through that first quarter. I could hear it. So, you got a little bit of time to talk now, and I'll pull up some Luca highlights.
Oh, I really don't know what to say. Obviously, young team. They were caught up in playing against LeBron. Probably a lot of them their first time. Um, you could just feel how in awe they were. You could just tell. And Luca came right out and put them out their misery. Really did the first quarter. I mean, forget the. I know he finished with a triple double in the second half overall, but he had 16, 7 to 7 after one quarter. Like he literally checked out with a minute left in the first quarter, and he had 16, 7 to 7. 6 and 9 shooting from the field, 3 or 6 from deep. He the one that set the tone for everything, and all that aggressive defense, not being poised, turnovers. This is what happens when you play against all world players. They capitalize off of every mistake you make, and they push you out your misery, and you don't come back. And that's what we saw tonight, man. Like it was the Luka Doncic show. It's a reason why. It's a reason why I call him Larry Legend Jr. because it's a lot of similarities and skill set. Even though Bird was bigger and all that, but the feel, IQ, the craftiness to throw you off. You think you being the aggressor, then he hits you, and then you realize, oh, I got back on you, and then he's the aggressor, and he just keeps you thinking. And as a defender, if you think you're done, and that's what he does. And like Jameer and all that first time guarding him, he picked up 2 quick fouls, and that was the end. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody else, he ripping them at half court and all that, like the last few games and stuff. Luka baiting you, knowing what you about to do. Let me go behind my back real quick. You trying to speed back up? Let me put my body in you. Now I'm gonna step back and hit a three. And all you do is be like, "What up, coach? I'm doing. I got it." It's like welcome. Really, this really like welcome to the league. This is what it's like guarding the all world guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, it is what it is, man. We ain't gotta like really overdo it, man. It was just a dominant performance by the Lakers. LeBron, Rusty missed a bunch of layups to start. Had moments, flashes of him being LeBron James and all that. But it was the Luka Doncic show. And if he wasn't eating, DeAndre Ayton was eating inside. That's how you know it was a bad night at the office with DeAndre Ayton looking like putting up Giannis numbers. So, it is what it is, man. Here's one final thing I'll say. Every player on the Lakers scored. They got on the floor. They scored at least. They scored. They scored. Everybody.
Yeah, it was a complete opposite of what we saw the past two games for Washington. We were giving credit for the way they were getting after defensively for offering some resistance. And, you know, uh, I only had, I think, like three keys to the game. I think my first one was defend without fouling. That was out the window midway through the first quarter. Uh, on the glass, that didn't happen. Take care of the ball. That was gone like 6 minutes into the first quarter, too. The Lakers don't like the Lakers don't run. And it's to the point where you saw LeBron like almost looking like an XFL receiver, started running before they snapped the ball, kind of on if anybody on the Wizards took a three, he's already leaking out and Luke is launching it. So again, in essence, and the things we talked about was how bad shot selection catching up to the Wizards, turning the ball over, mixed with bad shot selection, and then throw in a couple all world players. Horrible things happen. And that is exactly what we saw. There's no need to mention player of the game. It's right there on the screen. Did you want to name the X factor?
I use the X Factor too. Like everything fed off him. And that's the thing. Um, it goes back to what's being said about a lot of the young players coming up today, league on down. They don't know how to play. Like LeBron ain't do nothing really special. He got it up here. It's just easy. It's easy. And when and Luca, we already know That's overseas. They can think the game. And you saw when the Avalanche started with Luka, what did the Wizards do? 1-on-1. You really think you're gonna beat this type of team 1-on-1? No. This is maybe let's stay poised. We know they're gonna go on their runs. Let's just stay poised and execute. But pressure bust pipes, and sometimes the strong offense is all the defense you need, and it made them just totally unravel. Bub had it going for the most part out of everybody. Saw throughout the game, but the Lakers led by Luka and LeBron, they were playing a level of chess that, and the Lakers and the Wizards they don't even play chess yet. You see what I'm saying? They had a chess master level, and the Wizards haven't even figured out how to play chess yet. They still playing checkers. They haven't even mastered checkers. So that's basically what you saw tonight, man. And we know we had guys out, but it wouldn't matter. It's just it's unfortunate because it's just like, all right, this is a reminder of like what's going on. See what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Luka, man. Can you say?
Nothing else but that. You could sum the whole thing. We could have just started a recap, said Luka Doncic, and ended it.
Yep.
But look, we'll check in with you guys on Sunday. See if Washington can get back to what we saw in the previous games, because tonight he ended it in the first quarter. Everything, like everything was done. All the things the Lakers struggled with, he made sure that wasn't an issue. And like you said, he got off on his front foot, and he didn't let off their neck until he left the game. And that was everything the Lakers needed. I think on the broadcast it said something like when DeAndre Ayton gets like 19 points and 10 rebounds or something, they're undefeated or what have you. And again, you talked about what he had tonight. That's an out of body experience for him. Uh, in terms of what he normally averages on a nightly basis, he had a huge night, and it's all because of Luka. And you talked about thinking the game. He could see the traps coming before before they started trapping him. Like somebody like that, they're inviting the trap. Like we're all looking like, all right, he's gonna hit the roller. Like you said, it was just on a really big board being played tonight, and
Yeah,
we
bro.
saw that play for 4 quarters.
Y'all already not a good defensive team, man. You just play right into his hands, man. It's just let
Mhm.
me make the right read and just kill y'all, man. So yeah, I know you said something about DeAndre's numbers when he basically get a double double, they win, they
Yeah, they're
undefeated.
undefeated out there
I would
this
like to
season.
see how many times he got that against good teams compared to teams like Wizards and the
Right.
Lotto and stuff. You know what I mean? Because that could be the telltale. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, yeah, he should be killing teams that's in
Right.
the lotto and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Now, what about good teams that can fight back?
I
And
think your
then
answers. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I was going to say I think your answers reflected in their record of their assists in the West. The West got a lot of bigs. If he's doing that against the bigs in the West, should be
And it's a
higher than
problem.
six.
And it's a problem, especially when Austin Reeves get back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they say he could have played early. I was, listening to reports. They said he could have played early. He ain't even balling. So that tells you what it is. Like this is basically a Lakers home game. It was just in DC. Like the Laker fans was cheering for Bronny, LeBron, um, and obviously Luca. And for all you people out there that want to act like LeBron is always hated and spoke negatively on, stop that bull. Stop the bull job. Every time this man checked in, touched the ball, just like they were booing Kuz last night. Every time he touched the ball, every time LeBron touched the ball, it was standing ovation type of applause. So y'all need to go ahead with that. Like you got a whole damn arena, the whole 20,000 cheering for you. What more do you? Even the Wizards. So I don't even know if they got a lot of fans with the current state, but yeah, it is what it is. And the reality is, people know is at the very end. So you trying to see the thing, like any other great player that came to the league. If you get a chance to see him one last time, because you don't know, you might be like, I'm done. Because if you saw the beginning of the game, it took him a while to warm up. Like you could see the 41-year-old. So then once he got loose, he got going. And that's what I tell the youngest. Even though I work, I like at our age, we got to warm up to warm up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or something bad gonna happen. So and keep in mind, he got with 2 million in his body, NBA resources to keep him warm, and it's still I got to warm up to warm
Right.
up. But once he got warm, he can keep going and stuff and all that, and that's what it is, man. But see, that's the rust and the age, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's little things where you can see like, yeah, it's definitely, headed the other way. You know what I'm saying? Where he know he ain't got much time. So yeah, you just want to soak up this moment. But yeah, it was just a Lakers home game, and they did what they honestly. I'm pretty sure in the locker room they did what they felt they should do.
Right. And we'll check in with you guys on Sunday. I think Washington hosts the Kings on Sunday. So we'll check in with you guys then.